In this video, we'll be constructing the orthocenter of a triangle. The orthocenter of a triangle is where the altitudes of the triangle intersect. And so for this, we're going to be constructing an altitude by doing the perpendicular line through a point construction. So we need to create two altitudes. The point where they cross or intersect, that is called the orthocenter. All right, so to start off, an altitude is a line segment that goes from a vertex and is perpendicular to the opposite side. So you can pick any side or any vertex to start with. I'm just going to start with this top vertex and create the altitude that goes to this opposite side. So to do that, I'm going to start my compass at that vertex. I'm going to draw an arc that crosses the opposite side twice. I'm going to bold those two intersections so you can see them a little clearer. And now what I'm going to do is basically the perpendicular bisector construction using these 2 points. So gold ring of my compass goes on 1 point. I'm going to pick a measurement to make an arc with. I want it to be close to this point. And then I'm going to reverse that. Okay, finally for that altitude, you are going to find those two intersections. Also find that vertex where you started. Line everything up with a straight edge. And you are going to draw a line through. So our first altitude starts at this point and it's perpendicular to the opposite side. So that is altitude 1. Now we need to create another altitude. So we had started that one at this vertex. You could pick either of the other 2 vertices to work with. It doesn't matter. I'm going to rotate my paper and I'm going to choose to work with this one. I'm going to repeat all those same steps. So starting with my gold ring and the compass, I'm going to make an arc that crosses the opposite side. If yours is a little short like mine, you can see that the triangle does not actually cross that arc twice. You can simply use your compass or straight edge and extend that side. That way you have your 2 intersections, and I'll fix that here. All right, so here's intersection 1. Here's our second one. Now we're going to create those 2 intersecting arcs like we did previously. And those 2 arcs should intersect one another. Okay, so there are a lot of arcs on the page. Just be careful. Go slowly, keep track of your work. And the intersection of those arcs should also line up with our initial vertex that we used to create this altitude. Okay, so here's our altitude. It goes from our vertex and is perpendicular to this side. So this is our second altitude. And remember what we're doing in this construction. We're looking for where do those 2 altitudes cross. And I can see right in here, this is where they cross. I'll turn my paper right side up so we can see. Here's where those 2 altitudes cross. So this point right here is called the orthocenter of the triangle.